few years ago I went to southern England together with my good friend and photographer Emil. We were meeting up with Jason Ward from Thornhill Deer Management to hunt for Muntjak. The Muntjak was introduced to England back in the early 20th century by the Duke of Bedford. He imported a whole range of different deer species, and since then these have spread all over England. Jason has the hunting rights to over 30,000 acres spread over forests, fields and meadows. Jason guides clients from all over the world, and he can offer hunts for roebucks, fallow deer, sika, Chinese water deer and muntjac. We met up with Jason at his lodge, where to my surprise an old friend of mine, Ollie, was cooking our dinner. The menu was a proper hunter's dinner with venison sausages and fallow deer fillets, all shot and prepared by Jason and Ollie. The lodge was perfectly placed right in the hunting area, and with a small herd of sika as our closest neighbors, we couldn't really ask for a better setting.
So we just had dinner, some beautiful fallow deer fillet, and now we're going hunting. We're going to go look for a roebuck in this beautiful spring weather. I wasn't really prepared for this when we left Denmark. I thought we were only going after muntjaks, but the buck season is in full swing, and a month before the premiere in Denmark, I'm so excited. The buck fever is already pumping in my body, so I'm excited. Just gonna get dressed and then we're gonna be off.
We spent the next days looking for a good roebuck all over Jason's huge hunting ground. We searched everywhere, but never managed to get within shooting distance of a good roebuck. We saw lots of roe deers, and clearly this terrain was perfect for the small deer, and I know that Jason produces very big gold medal bucks every year.
So after 2 hours of driving, we've met up with Jason's good friend Paul. We are going stalking in the woods here behind me. That's where the Muntjak lives. So now we're getting ready and we're going hunting. So we're stalking through the forest, and it's really tricky because all these dead leaves and branches are littering the forest floor. So like Paul and Jason says, it's like walking on cornflakes. It's tricky, but it's also exciting. And these small muntjaks, they're feeding the entire day, so they're moving around a lot. Now we're just stopping down to another opening in the forest, clearing, and I think they're going to sit there and wait a little bit. Stalking through the woods for
Well done. Stalking up this small valley behind us, and we are overlooking a new kind of dip in the forest. 100 meters to our left, there was a Muntjak. We've heard, or I've heard, that Muntjaks are always moving, they're eating, they're walking, they're running all over the place. But this guy just stood there for a long time with his back towards us, so I couldn't get a shot in. We tried shouting, whistling, blowing the butolo. Nothing happened. And then right here at the end, he turned broadside and I fired a shot. So that's my first Muntjak. I'm really excited. Can't wait to go see it. Wow, such an amazing and beautiful, pretty, weird looking animal. And it's a small buck. Only the bucks have antlers, so this is a very young buck. But small horns, but large canine teeth. And then these weird looking glands. I could see that his tongue, he was licking the gland, so his tongue came all the way up to the eye. Such a pretty animal. And dark brown and then almost reddish on the tail and you know, right on the hind legs. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. But they are harsh with each other because the ears have been cut off. So that must be from fighting. Wow. I'm really happy. Really, really happy.